understand that your job as a choice provider is not to give people what they want. It's to help them learn what they want. They are using the choosing experience to discover what they want. What is that right fit for them?
When you as a brand and the purpose and the greater things that you stand for come together with the personal passion or interest of your consumer, that's kind of where the magic happens, right? And finding a way to connect with those people. So all that work that we've done to figure out what the people that we target do, what their interests are. I actually work with a brand who says, I want to know what kind of couch my target consumer owns. When you get to that level of granularity and what people want and what they interact with, you can find their passion points and you can make that connection.
I think the unique thing about the X Experience is the tie-in with academia and the professors and the research that's been done, and incorporating that into discussions with other business executives and seeing how it interacts and where things are going.
So operational transparency can increase customer service value perceptions in these face-to-face settings. But that it can also improve the quality and efficiency of service delivered by employees in these settings. That for the customer, seeing the process makes them feel like more effort went into the service. They appreciate that and they value the service more. But for the employee, seeing the customer enhances feelings of being appreciated, and that increases their effort and their job satisfaction.
What I found unique about this experience and this event is the way that academics has been integrated with those of us in the industry, and I think it's made for some really interesting discussions and interesting perspectives. But I've also appreciated the way that NetElixir thought about the time allocation and how we were able to network as individuals before the event actually started, and I think it made for a much better kickoff to today's activities.
My favorite moment was Professor Iyengar's speech on choice. I'm also reading her book, The Art of Choice, and it's very interesting. I found that fascinating.
In today's choosing world, it is no longer about function when we're making a choice. When we are making a choice today, it is not that we're simply asking ourselves the question of what do I need and want. We're asking ourselves some pretty complex questions. When I'm making a choice today, what I'm really asking myself is, who am I? And given who I am, what do I want? And given what I want, what should I choose? Choice is a tool. It's a tool which has benefits. It's a tool that has costs. And the way to get more from this tool is really understanding those limitations. Ask yourself, how much choice do I really need? Which choices are worth my time and which choices are simply distracting me from my larger goals?
What we first found was the traditional Think customer they were brand loyal, they knew the ThinkPad brand, and they trusted the interactions they had with us, and they were completely open to trying the new products as long as we had the proper messaging around those products to them.
I think the lessons here are whether the customer is online, at the supermarket or anywhere else in a branch, you need to keep them top of mind. The marketplace will remind you if you lose sight of the customer, correct? So the fact that we weren't able to grow the way we wanted to was the surefire signal from the market that we needed to make some changes.
A great group across a wide variety of different verticals. So very interesting to me when I get to talk candidly in a non-competitive environment with people who are also passionate about what they do. The location obviously is extremely unique. Having grown up in New Jersey, I didn't know this place existed, and it's a pretty amazing spot to have an event like this. And I think the keynote speaker too was a real treat, as well as really all the speakers. But just something, I do these events quite often, and I've honestly never done one like this. It's been fantastic.
And there are three questions. So the first is, how is your operation creating hidden value for your customers? Where are there places in your operation where you're doing things that create value, and you know it creates value, but that the customer has no idea, right? If you put yourself in their shoes. How might you reveal that value through operational transparency? How could you share that with the customer in a way that would make it meaningful for them? And then in these contexts where you actually have customers and employees where this work is going on at the same time, how might transparency change how your customers and employees experience the operation? How could that affect outcomes?
Absolutely. Who wouldn't want to be invited? This has been fantastic.